a week ago, Michael Blackson went on a podcast where they discussed trending issues, matters arising in the entertainment industry. They actually talk about his philanthropic work. You know, Michael Blackson has built a school where students will be going for school for free, and this is a beautiful thing. You know, someone trying to do a work of God. Charlie, he like. We should applaud him for that. We should actually applaud him for that. And they talk about his comedy profession. And you know, Michael Blackson has established a music label, okay, which is actually going to put Ghanaian artists on board. And this is a beautiful thing because this guy has a huge international recognition. And you know, doing this for our Ghanaian artists is actually going to push our artists, you know, to gain that international recognition. And this is a beautiful thing. And he made a statement during that interview that yes, Ghanaian only have 4 superstars. Okay, Ghanaian has only produced 4 superstars in the history of our music industry.
You know, we have Shatta, wale, we have Stonebwoy, we have Sarkodie. Sarkodie's a rapper, and then we have Black Sherif, who's a rapper. You know, we only have 4 people in that whole country. I'm like, let me make that 5th star. There's Gamble.
It didn't actually sit well with a lot of artists. Fizz ODJ has expressed his dismay, and he's actually disappointed with the statement that Michael Blackson made. And I don't think you guys should actually ridicule him for the statement that he's made, okay? Because Shatta Wale actually invited him over, asked him, you know, like this one was like a survey. He asked him if he knew this artist, Kwame Eugene, Jupiter, Samini, and all that. And to my utter dismay, like, before you even pronounce judgment on people, you guys should actually sit well and like understand, you know, the core of the statement that those people made. But before I say anything about my opinion, watch Shatta Wale's video.
No, Mike, welcome back home, though. Welcome back. Yes. But how come you just mentioned like we have only 4 superstars in Ghana? Which part of Ghana are you from?
It's about, I'm village.
It's about, no, but you should know your superstar.
I know. I left Ghana. I was a little boy.
So you only mentioned who?
I know you, Shatta Wale. I know the nigga that tried to shoot you, that's Stonebwoy.
Yeah.
Then you got Sarkodie, the nigga with the forehead. Then we got Black Sherif, the nigga that can't get a visa.
Mike.
Is there more?
No, Mike. But this is so you mean you don't know Camilo?
Camilo, the sugarcane nigga.
Yeah.
He not from Nigeria?
No, he's from Ghana.
Shit.
You don't know Kim Promise?
I promise to know him from here on.
You don't know Kitty? Kwame Eugene? You don't know Samini? You don't know Jupiter?
Is it next to Neptune or
Madasaka? You have to know all these people. So you mean you don't know Daddy Lumba? Kojo Entry? Amachi Dede?
Okay, I apologize. Okay, Ghana has 3,000 artists, but nobody knows them.
yo, so Charlie, you see, at a point in time, he even asked him if he knew Camido. And he says that, yes, he knew Camido, all right, but he thinks Camido is a Nigerian.
No, Mike, but this is so you mean you don't know Camido?
Camido, the sugarcane nigga.
Yeah.
He not from Nigeria?
No, he's from Ghana.
Aren't you surprised that Camido is a Nigerian? Yes, a lot of people know Camido to be a Nigerian. Even Camido has even said it in, you know, in several interviews that a lot of people actually tag him with a Nigerian artist, being a Nigerian artist and all that. And it's not the fault of Michael Blackson to say that Ghana has only 4 superstars, because our artists who are actually emerging are only following suit of what the Nigerians are doing. We are only following the trends of what the Nigerians are doing. We are actually sounding the same as the Nigerians, okay? Any Afrobeat artist who come out to do something, want to sound one way or the other like a Nigerian, okay? Someone like DJ. I'm not trying to say DJ is a bad artist. DJ is a very good artist who's actually coming up, but he sounds almost like a Nigerian. No two ways about that. If you actually listen to this guy very well, you think that he's a Nigerian, and he's even signed onto a Nigerian record label, which is Mr. Easy, okay, on the Empower 100, okay. And you guys don't have to ridicule Blackson for anything, because the statement that he made is actually true. When you go globally, the artists that those people know of is the Shatta Wale, the Sarkodie, Stonebwoy, and Black Sherif. These are people who are actually putting Ghana on the map because they are doing their own thing. They don't sound like anyone. They sound originally like themselves. But these new crop artists who are actually doing the most, I'm not saying they are bad though, they are actually doing good. But then the kind of sound that they produce, if you can actually testify to the fact that I'm saying the truth, you will know that this one, the statement that Michael Blackson made wasn't false, but it is a true thing that we, the Ghanaian artists, should actually learn from these things and correct some mistakes, trying to sound like other people. Because what we do is that we are actually giving the old accolades and this thing to them. Because a lot of people know Kim Promise, Camido, and this new crop of artists. Even last minute, people know them as Nigerians, and this is sad. This is sad. Sometimes it actually hurts me, and it's even a total disgrace when you say that we are the founders of Afrobeat, where the Nigerians are taking Afrobeat to the world. The Rima, Ayasta are actually doing the Afrobeat thing. Burna Boy holding on to Afrobeat. And you come back and say, oh, Fela Kuti came here to learn certain instrumentals and took it there, and no, hey, make that thing stop. Make we not talk that thing for anywhere again. Say it be we where with your own Afrobeat and thing, because Charlie, what the Nigerians are doing, it's a total disgrace to even say that we are the owners of Afrobeat. Hey. What the Nigerians are doing, Master forget, make you know they talk that. Master, when you say, Okasa didn't know baby, and then first and last, don't say that thing ever again in your life. Say, we are the founders of Afrobeat. Even the high life stuff where we own, how they do them? How many high life artists do we recognize in Ghana? Apart from Akwabwa. Okay, a lot of artists are actually doing high life, but we don't recognize, we don't pay attention to them, because in their videos they don't show people showing their nakedness and all that. They don't actually talk about nudity or profanity, so we don't actually pay attention to those people. We are actually pay attention to people who are actually sounding more like Nigerians, and this is sad. It's a very sad thing. Why should you go and throw or ridicule the statement that Michael Blackson did? Okay, Fuse ODJ, Charlie, big respect to you. You are doing the most. But then, Charlie, what he said, you shouldn't have even come out to even say that you are disappointed with what he said and all that. Hey, Charlie, this is the bitter truth that a lot of people are finding difficult to swallow. Just accept the fact Ghana has 4 superstars. And this should tell us that this is the call for alarm, that we should wake up and try to improve on ourselves to sound original. See, they are using Odo and the local dialects in their music, and when we also use the same thing, they think like we are even copying them. You see, they're actually taking it on a different level, and we should stop that nonsense. So Charlie, can you subscribe to my channel to become part of this beautiful family? You know what I'm saying? Peace out.